Shout out to all my broke people for the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription. You could save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got One Piece chapter 1067, baby. One Piece has been going crazy for the last little while. Can't wait to see it. Okay, cover page. I forget who you are again. Judge versus versus Caesar. One of them can't remember. No, I think Judge doesn't remember Caesar because Caesar brought up the fact that he worked with Judge and Vegapunk. So I think Judge forgot who Caesar was, but he know he's seen him somewhere. Hey, Mean 21 Savage been getting his comments flooded by Nas supporters for what? What they hating on him or they what happened? It's Armageddon on Twitter. Mean save us for real. Oh man. I don't know what's going on Twitter. I got Twitter pulled up, but I'm not signed in. All right, but let me get to the chapter. This chapter must be good because every chapter of One Piece has been good for the last little while. He said Nas is irrelevant, so they are mad. Yo, yo. Every comment is Nas supporters. I'll quote you a funny one. Oh my God, that's 21 Savage is either really, really crazy or that's some really good what's it called? Publicity. You know what I mean? Anyway, what you call them? Vegapunk's actually designed after um um what's my man name? Albert Einstein. With his head chopped off, he kind of does look like him. He got some similarities to him. Okay, what happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb. His head used to be like a massive light bulb. A most curious head. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. That head is way too long. You need to cut it. We're not talking about hair. She said, "You ain't you talking." She said, "You said that like you talking about hair." He said, "Man, my head was so freaking big." Yo, his head got bigger. No, what? Yo, for real. His head was way. Yo, I thought he was short. This dude's freaking tall as hell. Damn, Dragon tall as hell. Yo, this dude is freaking tall as I thought he was short. His head got even bigger, like way bigger. Like when we seen his head, like when he was talking to Dragon, his head was slim. It was big at the top, but it was slim going all the way down. His head not only did it get taller, it swelled up this way, like outwards, like crazy. Yo, that's crazy. I'll quote you a funny Nas X not irrelevant though. Ah, somebody said Nas is irrelevant, but not Lil Nas X is not irrelevant. Nah, Nas just dropped something that people was telling me about. He's not mainstream, and he's not a really hot artist right now. But he's a what's he called a pioneer. That's one thing, and he's not really irrelevant. He's not the biggest artist, trust me, by no means, but people still do listen to him. And I heard a concert with him recently. So he's not like just gone, you know what I mean? He's not a big guy anymore. That's all. Okay, let me see. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. He said I was almost as tall as a giant. He talking about the size of his head. I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. I heard rumors this day they showing how big his head got. I mean, this was freaking ridiculous. Yo, I just realized this. If you look at the page, in between the first two panels, his head is actually extending through the panels. It was so freaking big that it was above the panels. Yo. But if he cuts off his head, right, he would lose his intelligence. He must have did something. It's not just cut off. It's something else going on there. Okay, let's see. Something else had. There's no way he just chopped his head off. He said I was almost as tall as a giant. I mean, his head got way bigger. I mean, way bigger. Okay, I heard rumors about it being big too. Jinbei heard that, but he ain't tell nobody. They always say it once we find out. Man, say it before. Like, I heard that he had a big brain or he had a big head or something. Say that before. Don't say it now when we already know. It was like an air balloon. It got way bigger. I mean, his head, like, he's tall. I thought he was going to be short with a big head. Like, I mean, he was tall because of his head. But I'm talking about, like, in terms of, like, where his eyebrows are or where his head should stop. I thought that he was going to be, like, 5'5", something like that. Or maybe even 6 foot, which is tall for a regular person in real life. But not that tall in One Piece. But no. This dude is freaking like 7 foot tall, 8 foot tall without the freaking head. You know what I mean? He's like 7, 8 feet tall without the freaking head. Because if you look at him standing next to Chopper, he's like 3 Choppers. He towers over Bonnie. He's almost as tall as Jinbei. Okay, it was like an air balloon. Yeah. That's because I ate the brain fruit. He's a devil fruit user. Okay. Japanese, he gets tongue-tied trying to say the fruit's name. Know me, know me, know me. 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 Is the name of that might be the original devil fruit, man. No, I'm playing, but check it out. The name is Know Me, Know Me, Know Me. Come on, man. That was part of the devil fruit lore from the very beginning. So he ate that devil fruit. Remember, they said I think his head was like normal size, even but not up until but once he met what you call him, Dragon. Remember, he said his head got a little bit bigger. His head was big back then, so that must mean that that he ate the devil fruit before he met Dragon. Okay, I want to know how this fruit works. Pardon me. I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge and makes my brain grows in size accordingly. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. If you could do that, man, if he could memorize anything as much as the crazy part was his brain keeps growing. That's crazy, but I wish it didn't. But if you can remember anything, that means that trial and error would be less of a problem because you'll remember every time the mistakes you made, what you did, everything to the T. I'm telling you that you'll be overpowered. Now I have the largest brain in the world and it continues to grow. Still? Luffy's like, it's still growing? What you mean? Did you put it somewhere? Did you put it somewhere? That's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Chopper said, I need that stuff too. I can use it naturally. Okay. Vegapunk said, what you talking about, man? I know all that crap. I already know all that crap. Does that mean you're dumb now, old guy? Because you cut your brain out? He said, you cut your brain out, that means you're dumb, right? Don't write me off a genius rat. Don't write me off a genius, you rascal. See this apple here? It's an antenna. It's an antenna to his actual brain. He doesn't have a brain in his head. Okay. Take a gander at the top of the island. Don't tell me that egg is actually his brain. Punk Records. Okay, notice how it says notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg. The giant egg is not is his brain. That's that's the hanger where I keep my brain. Oh, it's a hanger, so it's not. It's okay. Oh yeah, yeah. My bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, because he said that he was almost as big as a giant. This or almost as tall as a giant. This egg is bigger than a giant. So okay. What isn't that way too big? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brain waves. Okay, you met a little girl earlier who called her. So I thought they had pieces like he cut pieces of his brains off and put it into other beings, right? Looks like that's not the case. His damn head is freaking. Look, he's almost twice. He's almost twice Luffy size. This dude is freaking huge. I thought that he was tiny. He looks small compared to Dragon. Dragon's a freaking giant. Okay, he said, oh yeah, I thought that he chopped his brain up and they were literally inside these robots. I think the robots have an antenna in them too. Okay, you met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 on the island. You're a ninja? He think it's a Naruto reference, like it's a shadow clone. Okay, another comment said, wait, hold on. Let me see. Last night ripped Twitter and stuff like that. Oh, rest in peace, Twitter. And stuff like that filled the trends because a bunch of people quit working there or something. Oh, because of what you call them bought it? Because Elon Musk bought it? I didn't hear anything about that. You shouldn't even be speaking Esco name. Esco, who's Esco? 30 years is in 30 years and in certified legend. You new ninjas get one Drake cosign. Oh, Esco is Nas. Okay, you new ninjas get one Drake cosign and start getting gassed up. Don't come to Queens or Jersey. We gonna kick you in your butt and all that. Super Savage is on Demon Time right now. Yeah, you go to Queens. That's where Nas is from. You go to Queens, you getting jumped. What you say about Nas? Yep, you getting jumped. You might not make it out alive. Each one is a facet of myself and an expert of their own key field of study. You'd get my full personality if you combine them, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. There you go. What the? Okay. Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. That makes sense. Okay, Wrath, Atlas. Okay, so remember when Vegapunk cussed Dragon out? He said, "Yo, who talk to? You about to make me turn up on you? How dare you call me a government dog?" That was Wrath. That's Atlas. Flair, Edison. Come on, man. Come on, man. Vegapunk got that drip. That's Flair. That's Edison. Logic is Shaka. That's his main. That's number one. That's what he mainly is. Evil is Lilith. Everybody got a little evil in them. She a little crazy, but she ain't super evil. She's only a little bit evil. Wisdom, Pythagoras, because that's the part of his brain that knows the Pythagorean theorem. And then Desire, York. Okay, yeah, because he had a street car named Desire back in the day. So that's what happened. So that's why she got fat, because she desires food. She desires things. She's greedy. Basically, this is like the seven deadly sins. You know what I mean? Wrath is one of them. Desire, that's be like envy. Um, and the other three is I mean the other four is not, but y'all know what I'm thinking that they split into seven because of that. The seven deadly sins. Okay, you all share the same brain. I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Okay, just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge and everybody would be a gangster. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm thinking? Now that Vegapunk revealed that he took his brain out of his body, right? That could have been what happened to Kuma. Like Kuma might be somewhere else, like in another body, doing okay. He might be all right, just in a different body. He said, man, if everybody could connect to my brain, man, we'd be straight. Oh, I think Punk Records, the top is the part where his brain is. His brain is probably half the size of the egg. Okay, under the giant. Okay, hold on, let me see. Punk Records under the giant egg. That's the hanger with. I think the top part where it says Punk Records, the top half the egg is actually his brain. They they got this thing spinning around. I think that's the antenna. Because you see, they show the top half of the egg with the thing spinning around it. It's beaming to different people. So the top half must be his brain. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. If everybody shared his knowledge, man, everybody would be geniuses. Everybody would get along. You know what I mean? People would be working together. The world government would be taken down. They'd be smacking people. Everything would be all right. Another comment said facts. He getting Timbo servants in Jersey on site. Whole pass revoked in the Triboro now. I mean Triboro now. Okay, probably from Uber Hikari. Triborough. I don't know what that means. Triborough. And the tri-state, or what you call them? Okay, someone else agreed and said Philly, he's getting checked as well. Said in Philly, he's getting checked as well. Man, he just check him wherever he go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I'm not gonna stomp out 21 Savage. I'm just be like, yo, Savage, why would you come out your mouth and say something like that? You know you messed up, right? You know, and then break it down to him. Okay, I said in here last week he might have ate the brain fruit. Super Savage is he's correct. Somebody said that. Super Savage. I didn't remember who said it, but I didn't know. I wasn't sure. But yeah, I think I actually talked about it. I think I mentioned it in the review. Okay, Super Savage is definitely a genius. I think Super Savage is Vegapunk in real life. Savage always talking about random stuff, shaking my head. When else do we get to talk to Mean Stoops? He comes on twice a week if lucky. Ain't no damn twice a week. Stop playing with me. It's way more than twice a week. Okay. Then if the population of the world went on to update, Vegapunk's creating the internet. He creating the internet. He trying to create the internet. Update Punk Records themselves. It'll create a sea of information that surpass what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity would share one mind. So it'll be able to study. I'd be able to study medicine from all over the world. I wouldn't want one mind to be like a hive mind, but one mind as in like he said, like a database where you can go in, take what you want out, put what you want in, stuff like that. That'd be good because you can get information so quickly and so easily from all over. You know what I mean? It just it that would be great. It's like the internet. But if you talking about like you become one and we're all Vegapunk, nah, not that. I still want my own brain. Okay, but what if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies? Wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? No, because it'd be enough people to know, yo, some of that conflicting stuff, You guys are freaking idiots. And they'll figure out, oh, damn, I was idiot. You know what I mean? Like Vegapunk knows some of the stuff that the people think is wrong, and he'll be able to convey that to them, like, yo, you got this wrong. You know what I mean? You sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea. What you call him? Jinbei is smart. He brought up a good point. He said, what if they got conflicting knowledge? That's a good one. But science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff like that. Vegapunk knows a lot, right? He'll be able to tell some of them people, yo, you're an idiot. You know what I mean? So that's part of it. Okay, that's your problem, Vegapunk. He said we got to crack a few eggs, to make some progress. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why Dad's been turned into a heartless weapon. Yo, she tried to slice Vegapunk up. She upped the tool on him, pulled it, almost cut his tongue off. She pulled his tongue is hanging out because Doctor. I was gonna say Doctor Vegapunk. Albert Einstein. I think Vegapunk is the real guy. Einstein is the fake. Man, his legs are freaking long. She upped the tool on him. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she dropped him, almost cut off his tongue. Stop it, Bonnie. I heard about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. That beam saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my back, turn my dad back to normal. She ain't playing with him. She said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna chop you up into 1,000 pieces." If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would make you a lot of enemies. Hit the switch, Hit off the switch, Bonnie. Jinbei jumped in. He said, "Let me talk some sense into you. You kill him, the whole world government gonna come for you." That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. The bugs come. Oh, that's what he meant. When he said that beam is defective, right? She said, no, I tested it. It can cut well enough. I think what he meant by it's defective is it attracts bugs. That's what he was talking about. Yo, it's bugs all over the place. And these don't look like regular bugs, because look, it got a face on it. Yo, and these are some big bugs too. Okay, check it out, Bonnie. A giant stag beetle. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She fainted. I think she's scared of bugs. That makes perfect sense. Of course, Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Oh, I thought, huh? I thought you were talking about the failure was Kuma. No, the failure is the beam saber or the lightsaber. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon just like Kaido really appeared there, right? He's talking about the devil fruit he made. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. This chapter's freaking awesome. Uh-huh. You're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on Punk Hazard. Now, what makes it defective? Defective, what do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It costs countless resources. So the dragon did come from Kaido's fruit. Kaido's, but it said Kaido's lineage factor, not the devil fruit. That I don't know. We don't know, but I couldn't get it quite right. So that's why he's the same as Kaido, but it worked out just fine. He can still spit fire, and he's super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that? Awesome. I think that the problem, he said, and his color. He said, what color is he? He was supposed to be blue. Pink. He said pink. Drats. You see, another monumental failure. What's wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. So the problem was he came out pink. That's the problem. That was the fact. That was the defect. He wanted it to be 100% perfect. He was supposed to look exactly like Kaido. That's crazy. That's too much. Yeah. Vegapunk is crazy. He's ridiculous. Okay, what about this robot? You made it too, right? Oh, you made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant. Whoa! The Iron Giant from the movie? Oda watches too much Disney. Iron Giant? Yo, it's got a hole in it. Somebody put a giant pipe through it. I was going to say you could go through the pipe to get inside of it, but if you can go through the pipe to get inside of it, but what happened is you'll just drop through the pipe. I wonder if the pipe is soft enough for you to break. You know what I mean? No, I can't because it went through the giant. Yeah, Oda watch is way too much Disney. It said this is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Mary Joel about 200 years ago. That's recent. That's crazy. Iron Giant 200 years ago. Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago. Okay, wow. It attacked. Somebody beat it. It's a giant pipe going through it. How did they defeat it? That's crazy. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Its objectives remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Okay. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. Yeah. They're like, yo, what the freak going on? No wonder why they obsessed with giants. Giant robot kid, the Iron Giant came and attacked them. They need giants to protect them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. Yup, to me either. That's why they hid it here to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Okay. Good job on finding this place. I thought that place was going to be like a graveyard for a bunch of them. No, it's just that one. From the town, the entrance should look like a wall. We just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were plain old lost. That's a shame. 200 years ago, that's around the time the Fishman rights movement, yo, the Fishman rights movement started to gain ground. So you're saying the robot climbed the red line, most likely. What does the robot got to do to Fishman rights? Fishman rights, man. Oda is woke, baby. He's a woke guy. Oda ate the woke know me. And now he's fully woke. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. I created Vega Force 1 based on what I learned from it. He didn't make Vega Force by itself. He made it from that giant, from the Iron Giant. But I lacked the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. He said he wasn't smart enough to do it. Vegapunk is they were crazy back in the day. 900 years ago, they was way smarter than Vegapunk. And it took the and Vegapunk's got a big advantage. He got the brain fruit. They may have had it too. They may have had the brain fruit too. Okay, there's something even you couldn't recreate. It's power source. Oh, the power source. In the past, they had a power source that could upend our modern ideas of what's possible. Well, so he could recreate everything but the power source. Well, at any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl? Who's that girl though? That's Jewelry Bonnie. She's a pirate. I heard about her uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. So it did wait, who the hell? I think Nami asked who's that girl though, and Usopp knew who Jewelry Bonnie was. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. Yeah, yeah, Usopp knew about it. Yeah, Usopp's a gangster, and not Sanji's actually happy. Ooh, grown with breasts. Ah, I'm happy. He's happy now that she grown. Okay, he said, man, she done grew up quick. Good. Okay, and the way Vegapunk's head works is crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yo, wait, he actually did do it? Like Kuma really is just full on robot or what? Yeah, you should get down and beg her for and beg her to forgive you, old man. Luffy pointed out. He said, "Get down and beg for her forgiveness." you young dog, you young dog, like you know anything about it. There's something I have to give her. He got to give her that D because that's what he was born and raised in. Okay, regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. It did. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? But he's going. Is Vegapunk a Straw Hat? Is Vegapunk a Straw Hat? But what's he going to do about Egghead? About the egg? He might. That's probably what the teleportation thing is about. The teleportation device is probably about him teleporting his brain somewhere safe. Elbath. It might be that. Can you take me away from Egghead? Okay, this is Cypher Pole. Yo, they already going after Vegapunk. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets. Yo, they dropping them. CP9 is actually strong enough to drop those creatures. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonnie was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. What was her purpose? What was her purpose? They said she served her purpose. She served her purpose. What the freak was her purpose? She got the it must have something to do with changing people's ages, or they used her in order to get to her dad. It could have been the way for them to get to Kuma. And they got the Kuma pacifister too. I don't know if it's Kuma's main body or if it's is it a PX? I don't know, or Seraphim, I guess. Now Lucci, now people like somebody said, "What the f Lucci finna do?" Because I know the minute he see Luffy, he ain't doing nothing. I think Lucci gonna go right after Luffy if he can. But at this point, it is no way. Now I could have thought like Lucci could have kept up with Luffy in Gear 4th. Luffy just unlocked Gear 5th. And recent. Ain't no way that Lucci keeping up with him. Shocker. There's a government ship. It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? I said CP9 before. And why did they bring Rob Lucci? I say we just hand this riffraff over Yo, handing the pirates like, yo, here you go, take them. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? Yeah. What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Okay, don't you worry, Robin Chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Tell them to hand over the seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. Shit. He said, man, look, they ain't coming up in here, man. It's my house. I'm shutting it down. That's the smartest thing to do. Like, nah, don't let them in. And hand over the seraphim. Damn right. I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that, so prepare for battle. He said, we got to get ready to fight. Yo, wait a minute. I mean, One Piece has just been going full steam, pedal to the metal, baby. This is crazy. Rob Lucci is coming to assassinate Vegapunk and Bonnie and Quilles and Raheem and Radamid. Kamabaka Kingdom, Grand Line. Dragon Son. Kuma's sons acting with Kuma. Kuma-san, wait. We're trying to repair you. Kuma. Okay. What's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? So he's not anymore. He's going to save Vegapunk. Yo, he ran off. Oh, Bonnie. He's going to save Bonnie. They're trying to repair him, and he knows his daughter's in trouble. Kuma-san, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. I knew it. Vegapunk had a failsafe to change him back. What's with him? I don't know. Kuma-san, come back. Stop running like a chicken with your head cut off, or we'll cut your head off for you. Okay, so he tripped and just started tumbling. Okay. Oh, another thing I noticed was back when Vegapunk met Dragon 20 years ago or 22 years ago when they met on O'Hara, Dragon didn't have the tattoo on his eyes. That tattoo came later on. Okay, talk to us, Kuma. Where do you want to go so bad? Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is just getting started. A mad dash to where? He's trying to get to Egghead. But Kamabaka Kingdom, that's not in the New World, right? He'll have to make it to the New World. I think he knows Bonnie is in trouble. And he heard about her Uncle Ronnie too. He's sorry. He had a homie that killed himself over somebody who didn't want him. This is a good chapter. I first thought it was going to be Vegapunk, but how does he know? I think Vegapunk might be beaming him information. Or he might... Wait a minute. He says hand over the Seraphim. What if Kuma is actually connected to the Seraphims? Or he's connected to the pacifistas? You know what I mean? And that's how he knows they have a pacifista on the ship with them going to Egghead. Maybe they're connected so that he knows, okay, they're at Egghead now. I just received the transmission from one of the pacifistas. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, One Piece firing on all cylinders. Vegapunk might actually be the next Straw Hat. I actually would be happy with that. But with all those other Vegapunks, that'd be kind of weird. I would just want like Vegapunk, no fighting, no nothing. He's just there for knowledge, help out, whatever. Or they might bring him to an island. He gives them some, what I'm saying? He communicates with them from time to time. Maybe leave one of the Vegapunks. I don't know. I'm not that sure. But I don't have a problem with one of them joining and then maybe the other one's in the background helping out or something like that. Because but having all of them on the ship at once, and it like you can't really focus on all of them. You know what I mean? We already got 10 straw hats right now. So, and Vegapunk, if I'm not mistaken, he's not a fighter. You know what I mean? He's the brains. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, he would be on the ship chilling. I think what I think is going to happen though is this. I think I think Luffy is going to take Vegapunk and Bonnie to Kamabaka Kingdom. Bonnie is going to stop being a pirate. She's going to join the Revolutionary Army. Vegapunk, he did everything he could with the world government. They're done with him. So everything he has that he was able to build, he built a teleportation machine. He's going to teleport what he can to Kamabaka Kingdom. And now he can finally join the Revolutionary Army. He didn't join it back in the day because he couldn't offer them anything because they didn't have enough money or resources for him to be able to use his genius. But now he's got enough stuff and he's done enough research at this point that, and if he could teleport things, he might be able to help the Revolutionary Army now. This might actually work now. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let me check the comments real quick. Okay. What up? What up, East Blue Drew? A square plus B a square plus B squared LOL. Oh, because Einstein. No mainstreams anymore because he is a bougie, so I have to do it in here. It's nothing bougie. People didn't really watch the mainstreams, and they took hours to do. And then a lot of people that was involved, they're not consistent. So, and then my schedule's not consistent. So there you have it. Okay, like and share, please do. Vegapunk want to make Twitter. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, he should make Twitter. Oh, he made the internet. Maybe you should name your music channel Mean West P Music so it's easier for people to find it. Or what it could just be Mean Music, or I don't know. Um, I could be wrong, just a suggestion. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a good suggestion. I take the suggestions. Okay, which of Vegapunk's legs is long? Is it the right, left, or third? All of them. Or all three. Yeah, all three. He do got a big head. Nice shirt, by the way. The purple is tie-dye, is pretty fly. Yeah, I like this one. This is my work shirt. Okay, son, that means he can V equal make make can remake any fruit he wants. He mad because of the color. Right. If it's only the color that messed him up, the guy said it works great. I mean, he's a deity of wino, blah 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 blah. And he said, and what color is he? Pink. Look, if you make devil fruits that turn people pink, right? But they get the benefits of the fruit, I'm good. I'm good. That's great. Oda definitely likes American cartoons. First to give 5 Looney Tune stuff, now Iron Giant. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yo, there's a giant pipe going through it. Pause. Yeah, you could slide through the pipe, but when they showed the giant had the pipe. I thought that something beat it with the pipe. No, the giant had the pipe. That's the pipe is the giant's pipe. I guess you can get inside the giant by sliding through the pipe. But the problem would be is you'll be inside the giant, but you wouldn't be able to do anything because you'll be inside the pipe too. So you still be cut off. Can Luffy not squeeze through is it like a little gap somewhere in the giant? It's got to be some type of way of getting in there because Vegapunk said that he made battle punk or whatever based off the Iron Giant. So if he made it from that, how'd he make it without being able to study and getting inside of it? He might have been the one to take the pipe and put it through the giant. Remember, they said the giant ran out of power. It ran out of power, and that's what happened. They didn't beat it. It ran out of power. So maybe when it ran out of power, they had to figure out a way to get into it. And they like, let's use the pipe that it had and use that pipe to bust through it. So you might be able to get in it through the pipe. Okay, let me see. There's I haven't read this chapter yet, but I wanted to drop by anyways. Thank you, Elite Jack of Blades. I appreciate it. You're a good guy, Jack. He's okay. Mean, you need to upgrade your water game and start drinking essential water like me. I'm good. It's just water. I think the giant robot was going after Emu, but they said that it happened during the Fishman rights movement. That's not a coincidence. Maybe it was going to break the fishermen out of slavery. But why would it? Maybe the fishermen have something to do with the ancient kingdom. Okay. By the way, mean, how do I deal with somebody that has autism? I have no clue. You're asking the wrong person. There's no way. I have no clue. I don't know. Also, how have you been? I've been doing okay. Things could be better. I'm trying to make some different choices and make some moves currently, especially career wise. This stuff ain't cutting it out. It ain't cutting out. So we got to make some moves. Also, there's another things I had to make a couple other adjustments, but if those things actually work out, I might be doing well. And if I could have like time left over, then I'll be doing this a lot more and a lot easier. Okay, many different degrees of autism, Jack. Depends. Feel like it's been ages since I last caught you on the stream. Yeah, because you don't like me. You hate me. Remember the big straw hat that Emu got? Maybe the giant worked with maybe the giant worked with Joy Boy and tried to get it back. I didn't think about that. I thought you meant that the giant, the Iron Giant wore the straw hat. I don't know. It didn't kill anybody. It didn't erase anybody. So it probably wasn't there to do that. It probably was there for something else. Fishman writes, Oda for the culture. Yup. I'm repping Oda, man. Oda grew up on a black and on BET. He grew up on BET. I have a feeling that poor source going to be a rare fruit. You have a feeling that the P O POER source. What's POER? Poem? I have no clue what that is. You saw Film Red? Mean it's online bootlegged already. I gotta check it out. I didn't see it yet. Vegapunk for last straw hat. You don't want any more straw hats? I can go for a couple more. The only problem with Vegapunk is his clones. You know what I mean? Like I like the regular Vegapunk. I think Vegapunk's joining the Revolutionary Army, but regular Vegapunk being with the straw hats, that's cool. But what about all the other ones just running around on the ship doing what? You know what I mean? Like that might be crazy. But just one, that'd be great. But the only problem is we already got Frankie. I know Frankie ain't on Vegapunk's level, not even close. But he would basically overtake Frankie in everything but shipwriting. Okay, okay, we going to space. Yeah, we going to space definitely. Bonnie an informant. Ah, she's a snitch. I don't know. I think they might have used her to get to her dad. What the F Lucci finna do? Cause I know the minute he see Luffy, he ain't doing nothing. Yeah, exactly. He can't beat Luffy. Did you hear that they are saying they have 300 witnesses against YSL? I did not know that. They done. I heard that there was one that's like really snitch. What is it called? I think his name was Set Trip. He said that little baby taught him how to kill or something like that. This dude named Set Trip said little baby taught him how to kill. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I hope. Okay, let me see. Lucci getting washed. Yup. Strongest person on the island is Luffy, and his commanders are not slouches either. And they got Usopp in there. Lucci gonna get washed. Lucci is fighting Zoro. And Lucci fighting Sanji. I hope Lucci says it's on site, but Luffy gonna use future sight and see Zoro and Sanji to handle him. Okay, and send Zoro and Sanji to handle him. I don't think they can F with Jinbei. He said, I don't think he said Jinbei probably too much for him. Probably, you don't never know. You never know. Hold on. Okay. And Little Uzi's former artist who got murked named Desto, her father got Young Dolph knocked off. Crazy world. Okay, I'm done. I didn't know that. I had no clue. Okay, son. Oda heard people talking stuff about Wano. He tied up his Carmine sixes. He laced up his Carmine sixes and said it's time to rewind ninjas. I'm go to remind ninjas I'm Goda. Right. Carmine sixes. That's these it's a you talking about some Air Jordans. They're like red Air Jordans sixes. Okay, we probably going to have a good dragon flashback. That's what I'm hoping. What kind of sites you been on lately? Where did this prime spam come from? I don't know. Y'all take care of them, okay? Super Savage timed them out for 300 seconds. Nah, y'all can't get rid of them. Y'all can't report them. Okay, I think something bad about to happen on the island. Yeah, definitely. Keep your antivirus up. I think all those Vegapunk combined into something OPAF. Just watch. I think they just become just a regular person. Dragon was broke, so Vegapunk wasn't effing with the movement. His soul is for sale. That's not true. He said that being that you're broke, you don't have the resources I need in order to be able to do the things you would want me to do. It's that simple. In order for him to advance, he needed resources. Dragon wouldn't be able to get him that. The government not needing Bonnie anymore is very telling. Oh, you saying that she just snitched on everybody already? Okay, son, the mainstreams was era, man. You for real got me through some tough times, son. Respect to you, brother. I really appreciate that. But when I went through that whole I had to keep constantly getting people. My rent wasn't as high as it is now, so I didn't need as much money. I had more time on my hands. I was younger, you know what I mean, when all that stuff was happening. I had 6 hours to spend doing stuff. I don't have that now. You know what I mean? The people that I did it with, they left. I don't have it now. I'll go back to it if things change, but as far as right now, I don't have it. Okay, son, the means or okay, you know what I mean when I say he got a big head and he puts an eggplant there. Super savage. Pause on you. Okay, the brain fruit works both ways. Okay, okay, what's stopping him from making another? OP, no me. What's stopping him from making that? He might not get it right. Remember, the dragon was pink. Now, if all he did was it make people pink, that's cool. But that was a zoan fruit. What if it makes the zoans pink? You know what I mean? What if it makes the zoans pink? What if with paramecia, it doesn't do that? What if with paramecia, there's a different side effect? What if with logia, it's a different side effect? What if the side effect of it being pink was only the dragon fruit and everything else? Like it makes you not like what if you lose your brain or something like, or what if you can't transform and you know what I'm saying? That was that fruit. We can't use that for everything. Pause, mean pause. Vegapunk was listening to West P when he was making that Momo's devil fruit. It got pink in that bit. It got pink in that bit. Yeah. Hey, strawberry wrist. Strawberry wrist. Yeah. Me talking about that pipe a lot. Yeah, what's wrong with talking about that pipe? Jealous. Is essential water like Fiji water or something? Hopefully things get good for you soon, man. I'm hoping too. What you mean? How you deal with them? Treat them like you treat yourself. The F, they people too. Nah, they different people. You gotta treat different people differently. You don't treat a man the same way you treat a woman. In most regards, you treat them the same because there's usually no difference. But in certain scenarios, there is a difference. Handicapped people, you treat them differently. You might open the door for them or something like that. You do treat people differently because different people have different needs. But overall, you have a point. Most of the things you do is going to be the same as everybody else. It's only going to be when those differences actually makes a difference that you treat them different. Half a million mods have autism low key. He should know how to talk to people like that. I don't know what the specific person he's talking about. And like I just talked to somebody with autism. I talked to him like regular. I might have to slow it down a little bit. And I'm not having like, really intellectual conversation with that person. But his autism is not that bad. I don't know who I don't you know what I mean? I don't know who Jack is talking to. Okay, not bad to have autistic homies. Nah, it ain't not at all. Okay, when I saw the giant robot attacking, it made me think that 20 kingdoms were actually the good guys back in the day, and the one advanced kingdom were the evil ones. Was it? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think the advanced kingdom was probably the good one. I never thought about that, but I think the advanced kingdom was a good one. It probably went to Mary Joa for the hat then. What's he going to do with the hat? I wonder if Mean would let Elon adopt him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I can live a better life. I'll be set for life. If I can just get like, yo, Uncle Elon or Pop, man, can I get 10 million? Good with that, man. I'll be good for the rest of my life with that. I'll handle it from there. Give me 20 million. Give me 1 million. I'll handle it from there. But if you're talking about 10 million, I'll handle it definitely. Okay. I wonder if Set Trip, ironic name. Set Trip. Yeah, his name was Set Trip. Or they called him J Man too. That was his other name, J Man or Set Trip. Free Thugger and Gunner. Why? Look, I'm saying this. I don't know what they did and if they did it. If they didn't do it, free them. You know what I mean? If they've been proven innocent, free them. Or if they haven't been proven guilty. Even if they're guilty, but they haven't been proven guilty, free them. But if they've been proven guilty, or there's a lot of evidence out, and I really think that they did a lot of evil things, then no, don't free him. Okay, he's turning on the set. Oh yeah, yeah, set trip. Ironic because he's turning on the set, right? I think I think they said that YSL and Four Pockets they work together. You know what I mean? They two separate groups, but they like interchange and stuff like that. Okay, I ride for gang in them. A Absol. I mean Absol. I said A Absol. Absol. Okay, Jordan's was fire. I think you're talking about the Carmine Sixes. I could report, but not block. I didn't think reporting would do anything. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Let me see if I could block somebody. You can't look. It says remove, right? You can't remove. Hi. Okay. Pin message report. I can report. Remove. Put user in timeout. Y'all did user in timeout. Okay. Hide this. Y'all can't click hide this channel. Okay. Everybody is old now. No time for long streams. No, not everybody's old. Like I'm only 23. You know what I mean? So everybody's not old, but a lot of the other guys, they're older. You know what I mean? And on top of people got responsibilities and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, Mr. Big Spender. I'm glad you move on to bigger, better things. What's going is going. Jinbei, LOL. Nah, it ain't gone completely. I do want to bring that back. I really want to bring mainstream back, but I can't do it right now. Okay, you caught me, potato. Pop, break me off some. Break me off some. I have no clue what that means. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. When I Elon, break me off. I think the Advanced Kingdom royal family were all Will of D members. Maybe, maybe. Okay, I'm rooting for everybody black, man, even OJ. Yes, even OJ. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it. Even if you're guilty, but I feel like you being black is holding you back, I'll root for you then, even then. Yeah. If you're being oppressed, I'm rooting for you, even if you're wrong. Because you being oppressed is the reason why things is going bad for you in the first place. Okay. Hide this channel is the block button. I don't know. That might be block. Okay, I thought it's just made me personally not see him. That might be the case, but high user on this channel. That's what I see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, wait a sec. I just thought I don't have a block button. Oh no, you go to the channel. No, then I would have to do it because I could block. Hold on, let me see. Let me go up here. I think you can go up to the top. Oh no, that's me. And I can view all the people that's inside the chat. And I think that's probably where the controls are. I don't know. Okay, I just thought, okay, didn't you used to have a beard in those old 10-year-old streams? Yes. But you are 23. Yeah. High user, he said, so basically I can't have a beard 10 years ago. That's what you're saying? But you are 23. High users equals banning someone. I don't know. Anyway, peace me. Maybe hide is blocked because I can't hide other mods. Probably. Okay, I need to see them Fishman Lives Matters rallies. Yeah. I want to see them what's it called? Looting. While they looting, I'm gonna be rooting. I'm rooting for the looting. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Long John Silvers. Peace.